The first trailer for Apex Legends Season 22 has just dropped, and with it, there is bombshell news almost everywhere you look. Seriously, there's things like Akimbo, Mozambiques, and P2020s, brand new map, brand new twist on how Trios actually works. There's so much news going on out there that in this video, I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to break it down to the top 5 things you need to know that we just learned about Apex Legends Season 22 right now. Starting off, we finally have our first new map in what feels like eons, District. This is a nighttime set city map. Our first time we have a purely urban map in the entirety of Apex Legends, and I am so excited to see how it goes. There are some creators that got to play it early, and they're posting their clips online on Twitter right now, and it is an outstanding looking map. It's beautiful. The vibe of this map is something unlike anything else in Apex, and I'm thrilled to have it. I will say there is no new legend this season, but this feels like a map born for Alter. Alter would be perfect for all of these small rooms, buildings, floors. This seems like an Alter player's dream, but it also seems like a place where defensive legends might absolutely run rampant. There's so many buildings. There's never a spot that's wide out in the open. There's plenty of opportunity to play just about any legend you could imagine in this map, and I'm very excited to see how it plays for ranked. Maybe if it'll get some look in ALGS and competitive. We don't really know, but we finally have a new map. The map is named District, and it looks outstanding. Second, we have to talk about the ability to Akimbo P2020s or Mozambiques this season. This is incredible. Everyone loves the Akimbo dual wield style all the way back from Halo 2. It's just a cool looking system. It's fun to run around with 2 weapons. It feels badass. And now we're going to be able to do that with P2020s or Mozambiques. So it must be 2 P20s or 2 Mozambiques. You cannot do one of each. And the best part about this is, as you can see here in their release notes, you will have increased rate of fire, automatic firing for each of them. Attachments will be mirrored to the second weapon, so you don't have to find attachments for each one. However, the optics will be disabled. The magazine size while in the Akimbo is doubled compared to the single fire version, but of course you're going to have longer reload times because it's 2 weapons. Your aiming down sight will just tighten the hip fire spread, and because you can hear this audio in the trailer, you can hear that there are in fact hammer points on these weapons still. I cannot wait to run Akimbo P20s and Akimbo Mozambiques. It seems like a thrilling opportunity to make 2 somewhat boring weapons really, really fun, really, really fresh. I'm so excited to try out Akimbo in the next season. Third, we need to talk about the new twist to Trios, Trios Revival. Consider it similar to Warzone Resurgence or Fortnite Reloaded. This is a new twist on Apex Legends Trios where you don't have to grab banners or go to respawn beacons. As long as one squad mate still stands, you'll automatically respawn based on a timer until the 4th ring. But each time you die, your respawn timer will increase with each death and each round. And if you and another are both down, you'll respawn together with the earliest timer. Any living squad mate can speed up the timer by taking aggressive action like doing damage, downing enemies, and eliminating them. This will kick off with Pub Trios when Shockwave, the new season, launches on August 6th, and Straight Shot will also be getting the Revival Spark shortly after launch with the first event of the season. So it's very, very cool to see they're trying out new things for Trios. We've had the same Trios formula for forever, and we always tend to like whenever they add new stuff. Like Straight Shot was pretty entertaining and good. 3 Strikes, obviously people love 3 Strikes. So I'm glad that they're trying this sort of Resurgence or Fortnite Reloaded style where you don't really have to worry about running away from a fight and going and respawning your teammate, crafting their banner or grabbing their banner, etc. Just after a short period of time, your teammate will automatically respawn. This should be a fantastic way to get people back in the game earlier because everyone loves the gunfights in Apex Legends and no one wants to run away to craft their teammates. So hopefully this will result in more people getting in more fights, and your teammates won't automatically quit when they get knocked and thirsted because they know they can be right back in the fight in 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds, a minute, however long it might be. I think this is a great idea, and I'm thrilled they're introducing it in Season 22. Fourth, we have a new updated version of Battle Sense, which you may remember from the Solos playlist, where it tells you someone is within 50 meters of you, etc. Battle Sense is back with a slight update. I'll read it to you directly. It's always best to keep your wits about you in the heat of battle. With Shockwave, we're growing Battle Sense with 2 new features: temporary health bars and highlights that appear while you're dealing damage to an enemy. But keep your eyes on the elimination prize. If you lose line of sight, the health bar disappears. Enemies will also be highlighted in red, making them easier to spot against the landscape around them and differentiate them from your squad mates. So I'm interested to see how this goes. It almost sounds like maybe it could be too strong, highlighting someone while you're shooting them. I feel like that could be a problem in Caustic gas or something like that. But there are many, many games out there that show your opponent's health bar above them. This is like, you know, the old Seer experience where you would Seer scan someone and have that health bar. So it'll be interesting to see how Battle Sense works. I don't know if it's going to be happening the whole season, just at the beginning with the kind of season opening event, but we'll see. This could be something that dramatically changes how you look at the game, how you play. You're going to be able to know enemies' health. It won't be a requirement to be able to ping that they're low or say, hey, I hit this guy for 180. Everyone on your team might be able to see it. I don't really know if teammates can see who you're damaging or not, but it'll be interesting to see. Nonetheless, this is a major change, a big one, and we'll have to see how it plays out. I'm interested in this one. Can't say I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous. It could be a little bit overpowered, but we'll just have to see when this new season drops in a few days. Number 5, the last thing we have for today, there are new loot bins in the game. This actually doesn't come from Apex Legends directly or the trailer. It comes from Alpha Intel, Apex Legends News on Twitter. There are 2 new types of loot bins. There are first rare gold bins, which contain better than usual loot, and then mythic bins. There will be 1 per match. It contains Evo, gold weapons, and even care package weapons, but they take longer to open and are marked on the map. I like to think this is a new way of having some sort of vault that everyone can go for without getting a key, or a different style of care package where it's going to be a really, really powerful item. I don't know if you're going to see it out of the dropship, if that will incentivize people to drop early and land on it, or if it's going to be something that kind of starts, like spawns later in the game, or unlocks later for people to run to once they've already hit the ground. But regardless, there is going to be a few new ways to get really high tier loot in this game, which is very, very good to me because we don't know yet if District is going to be a very loot dense map or not. I tend to think yes, as Apex has released new maps over time, the loot has continued to get better and better. Loot is obviously the worst on Kings Canyon, and I would say now is the best on New Broken Moon. So they continue to put more and more loot-dense maps out there, and I think they're going to do a good job with District, but we don't know how big the map is. We don't know how dense the loot is. So it does seem like they're trying to make a concerted effort to get you better gear early with these rare gold bins and with these red mythic bins. Only 1 per match is interesting. Again, I'm excited to see if this becomes kind of like a beacon of hot dropping. Will everyone try and drop on this mythic red bin and get whatever care package weapon comes out of it? I mean, if you're telling me I could get a devotion instantly while everyone's still on white shields, this feels well worth it to me. I might be hot dropping on that. You guys can let me know what you think about it in the comments. Those are the top 5 things that you need to know with this newest released trailer of Apex Legends Season 22. The season is titled Shockwave. I'm super duper thrilled to finally have some information about this season. I tend to not pay attention to the leakers. They can often be wrong. Sometimes they're right, but it's hard to tell. But I always love when we finally get that first trailer from Respawn, getting to see exactly what we can look forward to next season. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'll, of course, be covering everything I can over on the YouTube channel. You can expect several long-form videos discussing anything we learn new throughout this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one.